Apple is looking for software engineers to help build apps for Windows after its dismantling of iTunes into 3 separate apps. PC users, well, they are stuck still using the outdated iTunes system. Our tech editor, Dan Howley, is here for details on this one. So, Dan, what does this mean for Apple's relationship with Windows and Microsoft?
It's good. It's really good. You know, they used to have a very acrimonious relationship, years and years ago, obviously, when Steve Jobs accused Bill Gates of stealing some of the Mac OS or OS for Windows. And then it just kind of went on for a while. But right now, you can get all of the Office suite on iPad. At their big events, Apple usually brings out the Office suite. So it's really a good relationship. This, though, has to do with Apple's notoriously bad software on Windows. I mean, iTunes on Windows has always been just a bear to use. And now they're trying to kind of fix that. So on the Mac OS right now, you don't have just iTunes anymore. You have Apple TV, you have a podcast, you have Apple Music. So they're all individual apps, and they want to try to do something like that for Windows. Importantly, they want to make them Windows Universal apps. And those are basically apps that you can use across all of Microsoft's
I think we deserve it as consumers.
I believe so.
We waited long enough for this.
I believe so.
You know, Dan, isn't the bigger story here that Windows is rocking? This service is back, and they're putting up some big numbers seemingly every single quarter.
Yeah, their adoption rates for Windows 10 are astronomical. And, it really speaks to the company's ability to turn around just the ultra awfulness of Windows 8. I mean, that was panned universally.
Ultra
It was,
awfulness.
it was just like, it was like a Voltron of badness. And so what they did was they took the good stuff from that and then the great stuff from Windows 7 and turned it into Windows 10. And they really have done a great job with it. They've taken a lot of cues from mobile operating systems and kind of worked those functionalities into Windows 10. And people really are loving it. And the fact that you can do touchscreen with it is an even bigger boon for Windows operators. And so it'll be good to see if, or important to see if Apple does touchscreen support for the Windows operating system, just because they don't have it on Mac OS.
When can we expect all this to happen?
They're hiring people right now, so it's going to be a little while, but we're hoping to eventually get it on the Xbox as well, which is very important for Apple TV+.
Hey investors, Zach Guzman here. Are you interested in learning more about the markets and getting the latest financial news? Well, then click right here to subscribe to our Yahoo Finance YouTube channel. Get the latest up-to-the-minute market analysis, big interviews in the world of finance, and information on how to manage your money every day wherever you are.